The Lushan Rebellion, which took place from 755 to 763 CE, was one of the most significant and devastating conflicts in Chinese history. Occurring during the Tang Dynasty, a period often regarded as a golden age of Chinese culture and power, the rebellion dramatically altered the political, social, and economic landscape of China. Led by the military governor in Lushan, the uprising highlighted the vulnerabilities within the Tang administration and had profound long-term consequences for the dynasty and Chinese civilization as a whole. The Tang Dynasty, established in 618 CE, had experienced more than a century of relative stability and prosperity before the outbreak of the rebellion. However, beneath the surface of its cultural and economic achievements, the dynasty faced several internal challenges that set the stage for conflict. One of the primary issues was the increasing power and autonomy of military governors, known as Jidushi, who were appointed to oversee frontier regions and manage defense. Over time, these military leaders amassed significant power, often building personal armies loyal to them rather than the central government. And Lushan, a Sogdian Turkic general, was one such military governor. Appointed by Emperor Xuanzong, he commanded the northeastern frontier and managed the defense against the Khitan and other nomadic tribes. And Lushan was initially a favorite of the Tang court, particularly the emperor's concubine Yang Guifei, and he enjoyed substantial influence within the imperial administration. However, the increasing autonomy of regional military governors like in Lushan began to erode the central authority of the Tang dynasty. Political corruption, fiscal mismanagement, and the court's lavish lifestyle further weakened the imperial government's control over the vast empire. Economic strain also played a crucial role in the lead-up to the rebellion. The Tang dynasty's economy was heavily reliant on agriculture, but population growth and land distribution issues led to widespread peasant discontent. Many farmers were burdened with heavy taxes and military conscription, leading to poverty and resentment toward the ruling class. Additionally, the system of equal field land distribution, which was supposed to ensure equitable access to land, had broken down, leading to land concentration in the hands of wealthy elites and widespread disenfranchisement among the peasantry. Tensions within the imperial court also contributed to the rebellion. Emperor Xuanzong, who had once been a capable ruler, became increasingly detached from governance, preferring to indulge in artistic pursuits and the pleasures of court life. His reliance on the powerful Yang Guozhong, the cousin of Yang Guifei, led to factionalism and political intrigue. This internal strife further weakened the central government's ability to effectively manage its territories and maintain order. In December 755, Lushan declared himself emperor of a new state, Yin, and launched a rebellion against the Tang dynasty. His initial goal was to capture the capital, Chang'an, modern-day Xi'an, and establish his own rule. And Lushan's forces, which were well-trained and experienced, rapidly advanced toward the capital. They met little resistance due to the Tang military's weakened state and the widespread discontent among the populace. The fall of Luoyang, the eastern capital, in early 756 marked a significant turning point in the rebellion. And Lushan established Luoyang as his capital, proclaiming himself the emperor of the Yin dynasty. His forces continued their march toward Chang'an, causing panic and chaos within the Tang court. Emperor Xuanzong, faced with the imminent threat of capture, fled Chang'an for Sichuan in the southwest, effectively abandoning the capital. The flight of the emperor and the loss of Chang'an to Lushan's forces marked a humiliating blow to the Tang dynasty. The once mighty empire appeared to be on the brink of collapse. However, the rebellion's initial success began to falter due to internal divisions and logistical challenges. And Lushan, who had suffered from health issues, became increasingly paranoid and tyrannical, alienating many of his key supporters. In 757, he was assassinated by his own son, Qingshu, who took over the leadership of the rebellion. Despite Lushan's death, the rebellion continued under the leadership of Qingshu and later, Siming, another key military figure. The Tang government, now led by Emperor Suzong Xuanzong's son, sought to reclaim the lost territories and restore order. The Tang forces, aided by allied troops from the Uyghurs, gradually began to regain ground. The recapture of Chang'an in 757 marked a critical turning point, signaling the Tang dynasty's determination to restore its authority. The Lushan rebellion finally came to an end in 763, following a series of military campaigns and the eventual defeat of the rebel forces. Siming's son, Chaui, attempted to continue the rebellion after his father's death, but he faced mounting pressure from Tang loyalists and internal dissension within his own ranks. The Tang forces, aided by their Uyghur allies, launched a series of decisive attacks that ultimately crushed the remaining resistance. The rebellion left the Tang dynasty severely weakened, both politically and economically. The massive loss of life and destruction of infrastructure during the conflict had devastating effects on the population and economy. It is estimated that millions of people died as a result of the rebellion, through both direct conflict and resulting famines and epidemics. The devastation disrupted agricultural production and trade, leading to widespread poverty and social unrest. The central authority of the Tang government was irreparably damaged by the rebellion. Although the dynasty managed to survive for another century, it never fully regained the strength and stability it had enjoyed before the conflict. The power of regional military governors continued to grow, leading to further fragmentation and the eventual decline of the dynasty. The rebellion also had significant cultural and social implications, as it marked a shift in the perception of imperial authority and the role of military power in governance. The Lushan rebellion also had a profound impact on Chinese society and culture. The trauma of the rebellion and its aftermath was reflected in the literature and art of the period, with poets and artists exploring themes of loss, suffering, and the transient nature of power. The conflict highlighted the fragility of imperial rule and the potential for social upheaval, shaping the political and cultural landscape of China for generations to come. In conclusion, the Lushan rebellion was a pivotal event in Chinese history that exposed the vulnerabilities within the Tang dynasty and set the stage for the eventual decline of one of China's most illustrious empires. The rebellion underscored the dangers of centralized power, political corruption, and social inequality, serving as a cautionary tale of the complexities of governance and the enduring struggle for stability and justice in the face of adversity. Its legacy is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of Chinese civilization, as well as a reminder of the profound and lasting impact of conflict and change on the course of history.